Absolutely not. We're not going to talk about any of that stuff. In fact, I asked the players what their record was this morning, and they knew the answer. It's 0-0. And I asked them where we're ranked, and they said we're not. Sounds corny. They're buying into that, and that's what our mindset needs to be. 3 wins doesn't get you anywhere. It's what we do from here. So we're going to hit the reset button. And I told them they've all been losing in Madden and hit the reset button on their PlayStation or Xbox before. So we're just going to hit reset button and pretend like this is an 8-game season and see what we can accomplish. Satisfaction is the wrong word. I'm happy for the guys, but I'm never going to say we're satisfied. That's 3 games. That's all it is. Saying I'm satisfied is like patting myself on the back. That's exactly what I'm telling the team not to do. Winning is better than losing. All we've done is win 3. We're going to keep going, and maybe we'll have time to be satisfied at the end of the year. Our staff had a goal when we got here of getting UCF back to where we thought it should be, and that's competing for a conference championship every year. I have an unbelievable coaching staff. I can't give them enough credit for the way our guys are playing. I think they've done an unbelievable job turning the page, and I think we're on the way to getting where we want to be, and that's at least competing for a title in this league every year. Yeah, I was a little worried after first drive. I think they gave us a couple new things. I don't think our kids were quite ready to make the adjustments that they knew how to make on some of the plays at the speed that Memphis was running the plays. I think after that first drive, they settled down a lot. Coach Hernandez did a good job adjusting to the things we hadn't seen. They're really good. They still hit us with some plays we hadn't looked at before, some things he didn't have the team prepared for. But when you run and hit like we did, that erases a lot of problems. Coach Chintz has them playing well. He deserves a ton of credit for what's going on. I think they're a good team. I was impressed with them last year when we played them. Even though we beat them, I was impressed with their talent. I think they're good up front on the D-line. I think they're a big and strong group on both sides of the ball. They got some guys that can really run. I know Coach Fickle's a really good coach. I've coached against him before, so I have no doubt that they'll get that thing going. This is going to be a challenge. We're going up to that place. It's not an easy place to play, night game. We're going to have to earn this one. They're sound in everything they do, so they're not going to give you a lot of freebies. We're going to have to earn everything we get on both sides of the ball. Our preparation is going to lead to success. You know, we got some really good leaders on this football team, and I don't think those guys will let anybody start talking that way. The leadership that I've seen from Pat Jasinski and Shaquem Griffin and Wyatt Miller and a bunch of other guys, they're not going to let this group lose focus. And our formula has been working to this point, making us a better football team. I think they understand that if we stick to that, that gives us our best chance. You know, I think every day our defensive staff really puts emphasis on creating turnovers. I think we got some guys with a nose for the football. Offensively, we got a quarterback that's making a lot better decisions and not putting it on the ground. I was disappointed in my decision to throw the ball on that 3rd and goal from the 17 or whatever. I should have been smarter. I thought McKenzie should have been smarter with the football. But as a whole, he's making really good decisions with the ball right now, and he's not putting us in positions where teams can create turnovers on us. Turnover margin is the biggest stat in football, so I'm thrilled to hear that, and we're going to keep trying to take it away and trying to protect it. I seem comfortable right now. I think everybody in our program is better at their job this year than they were a year ago. Our quarterback's better, our D-line's better, our equipment manager's better. He's doing an unbelievable job. Julio, the guy in our building that helps clean up after us, is sensational and one of my friends, and he's probably better this year than last year. So I'm no different than anybody else. Our players understand everything better, and so do the coaches.
They tell us not to look back. So you know, we're on Monday. We played Saturday. We have to flush it. It's pretty hard, but you always have to worry about the team that you're about to play. Just because their record shows or just because of their stats, you really don't understand. So until you get on the field, so we really have to work just like we're working for Memphis or any Maryland or any other big schools that we're going to play against. Coach Frost is a real even keel. He's a great coach. He's pretty much silent most of the time until he really has to step in and teach a new technique. But he's just a great coach to be around. He cares about his players, not just on the field but off the field. He makes sure that everyone's in the right spot at the right time and that everybody's okay.
That's a great accomplishment. I have to give credit to my O-line because without them, I would have never got Offensive Player of the Week. So I didn't find out till after practice I got Offensive Player of the Week, and one of my O-linemen, they thanked me, but I had to thank them. They said, thanks, AK, for getting Offensive Player of the Week. But without them pancaking guys and cutting guys and doing what they do every day in practice, I would have never got that accomplishment. Most definitely. Coach Frost's first year head coach, I'm sure it's always pretty hectic and pretty challenging. But at the same time, in life, we learn to do things in the right way. And I'm sure he learned his first year, and his second year, he has the ball rolling this year.
It was, that's a big man dream. Getting the interception. Unfortunately, I couldn't take it all the way, but I was just excited, get the turnover, get the defense off the field, and the offense finish the job. I'm not sure. That kind of surprised me there. I don't know. I was just thinking, I want to be, contribute to the team's success. So I made sure I put in the work in off season, spring ball, weight room. I made sure I made strides as far as that goes.